Today I'm going to be replacing the AC evap seal on my 100 series, and you can do this entire job with a Phillips head screwdriver, but I'm using an 8mm socket just so I don't strip out those screw heads. Next you have to remove this plastic cover, and there are 3 screws holding it in place. Just be careful here because the light on the inside of your glove box is wired up right here, so don't want to yank that out. And then this is the cover for the cabin air filters. There are 2 filters in that slot. Now you can start removing the 8 screws that are holding on the cover. There's 4 on either side, and they aren't totally symmetrical horizontally, but it's pretty close. So if there's one that you're removing on the right side, there's a good chance you can just go across to the left and there's another one right there. This is the only tricky one. It's covered by some felt, and so you just got to remove that covering and then you can access that last screw. Then there are just 2 screws holding on this ABS module. And you don't have to unplug this. You could just like cable tie it to the side or something, but it's easy enough to unplug it. This stupid plastic harness anchor right here just killed me. I spent so much time trying to remove it without damaging any plastic, but leave a comment if you know how to remove that, because I couldn't figure it out. So I just started yanking on it. I mean, not yanking that hard, but I just brute force pulled it off, and I just got tired of messing with it. Now you can start shimmying the cover out of here. As you can see, you have to bend that bottom support for the glove box, and there's really no way around it. You're just going to have to flex it and fit the cover through your flexing. I was looking for the seal right here, but I later found out that it was still stuck on the actual evaporator. Look how gross that is. Whole bunch of leaves and crap in there. So just vacuum all that out, and if you have a air compressor, great time to use it right here as well. And there's that old seal stuck in there. Yeah, look how packed in it is. So here's the new part number. And there's no front or back to this seal. It's just a round string of this material. So just feed it in and make sure you get up to both ends and then kind of press it in along the way. Next, I just got a gallon Ziploc bag to help with the install of the cover, and I'll talk about why in a second, but this is really important right here. You need to make sure when you're putting the cover in, you go with the top left corner first. Otherwise, you're not going to get it in. So it took me like 30 minutes to figure this out. But anyway, that plastic bag is there to prevent the cover from catching on the foam that's behind it. There's just like a sheet of foam on the evap system, and if you were to try to put the cover on without that plastic bag, it would rip up that foam, and it's really just makes it difficult. And once you get the cover in place, you can pull out that plastic bag. And now you can put your 8 screws back in. I'm just kind of going in a random pattern. Here I'm trying to put that felt cover back on the screw, but the adhesive was basically gone, so yeah, I'll get to click that stupid harness back in. But yeah, the felt wasn't really sticking, so I put on some electrical tape. I think the whole point of this was just to cover the screw head because it's pretty close to a wiring harness, and I guess they didn't, like, it could have caused a short or something. I'm not sure why they put that there in the first place. So yeah, once you got that ABS module plugged in and screwed back on, then you're ready to put in some new cabin air filters. And one box comes with 2 filters, so you only need to get one box. I think that yellow harness is technically supposed to go in this clip right there on the left side, but it doesn't matter. Here I wasn't satisfied with the click I got from plugging in the light harness. So I'm going to just push it through and then plug it back in a second. Just bear with me as I struggle to unhook the harness. And there we go. Now just replace those 3 screws. And you're ready to put the glove box back in place. And when you're ready to put the screws in the bottom, just make sure those little black brackets are actually lined up with the holes. And as you can see, it's a little bit, the glove box is a little bit off kilter, but I think that's because I was flexing on that bottom support so much. If you just follow what I did in the video, you won't have to flex it as much, and so hopefully it won't be off like this, but that's as straight as I could get it, unfortunately. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more 100 series content, hit that subscribe button.